let's take a look at story making headlines on the front page of the newspapers this morning. And I begin with the Nigerian News Direct. The major story here says, gloomy Wednesday as Nigerians mourn Akeredolu Na'abba. Gloomy Wednesday as Nigerians mourn Akeredolu Na'abba. And the writer here says that Akeredolu sworn in as governor. Promises to sustain legacy of late governor. Tinubu, others task new Ondo governor on quality governance unity. All right, another story here, alleged vote buying. Adebutu honors police invitation, describe allegations as frivolous. At the top corner, we have a special feature, rising dropout rates, fee hike, student loan bill, other events that shaped education landscape in 2023. Economic hardship, you are in good hands, Tinubu assures Nigerians. Your money is safe, CBN assures depositors, sue for calm. We'll move now to the front page of the Nigerian Tribune, where the paper is paying a tribute to the late Rotimi Akeredolu, 21st July to 1956 to 27th to December 2023. And the writers here say how he died in Germany of prostate cancer. He will be missed for his courageous standpoint on issues of structure of Nigeria, Afenifere, Tinubu, Buhari, governors, Atiku, traditional rulers, Jimo Ibrahim, Ganduje, others pay tribute. And the quote of the president's tribute to the late governor is also featured here. And the other story here, Ayed, that he was sworn in as Ondo governor, says Akeredolu stood for truth to his own detriment. Promises to give priority to people's welfare, makes 5 appointments. And then another story here at the downstrip, INEC retires 4 directors. Vote buying allegation, Adebutu reports to Ogun Police Headquarters. And at the top corner, Gali Na'abba dead, buried. He was buried yesterday according to Islamic rites. Shatima in Plateau says government determined to dispense justice. These are some of the stories you find on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. We'll move now to the Guardian newspaper. And the major story here says, end of an era, sunset for Akeredolu, new dawn for Lucky Aiyedatiwa. And the picture of the late governor there and the new governor also featured there prominently. Now, civil society groups, lawyers mourn Akeredolu Na'abba, Rivers Elder Right Tinubu Fubara on illegality of peace pact. We see another story here. Federal government assures justice for victims of Plateau attacks. OK's immediate succor.
Nigeria is next. Grief as 2 giants fall same day, 1 hour apart. The writers read, Nigerians from all walks of life mourn the passing of Ondo Governor Akeredolu and ex-speaker Na'abba. Tinubu Aketi was my beloved brother, friend and confidant. Aiyedatiwa takes oath as Ondo Governor, ex-speaker buried in Kano. Lawyer petitions ahead of service over continuous service of police officers due for retirement. 12 die. FEMA saves 1,793 lives, 90 million naira properties in 2023. Go on retirement, INEC orders for directors. We won't regret until you get justice. Shatima assures Plateau communities. President approves immediate humanitarian support for victims of Plateau massacre. Next is Daily Trust. As Akeredolu dies at 67, Aiyedatiwa sworn in as Ondo governor. Announces appointment, late governor's aide resigns. Tinubu, Buhari, Atiku, governors, others mourn. Tributes as ex-speaker Gali Na'abba buried in Kano State. Bandits always a step ahead of government, Sultan says embrace peace, stop killings, Shettima tells Plateau people. ACF calls for state of emergency in banditry-prone communities. Northern reps seek support for victims. Below the masthead, mishandling of CBN investigation reports can create distrust, panic. Experts. Apex Bank assures depositors safety of funds. Edo 2024, Obaseki slashes Shaibu's budget. Deputy Governor insists on competency. How cyber attacks exposed Nigeria's IT security vulnerability in 2023. Next is the Nation newspaper. Aidatiwa steps in after Akeredolu bowed to cancer. Governor died in his sleep in German hospital. He was fearless, says Tinubu in tribute. Governors, Buhari, senators, APC leaders, Jima Ibrahim, NBA, others mourn. CBN investigator rejects Lemo, others request. Bank owners must honor invitation today so as not to obstruct probe. The bottom strip, pipeline vandals responsible for explosion in rivers, says NSCDC. And above the masthead, Shettima, Shikarau, Kwankwanso, others bid Na'abba farewell. Ex-House of Rep Speaker buried. No plan to take over bank, says CBN. Zenith Bank is Nigeria's best in digital solutions. A Plateau mayhem, death toll rises as Vice President condoles with communities. Foreign directors on retirement leave, Navy decorates 29 rear admirals. Next is Independent, Daily Independent. Heritage Bank in futile effort at attracting strategic investors. Nigerian banks remain safe, sound, CBN assures. Shettima assures on justice for Plateau killings victims. Nigeria's FCCPC imposes $110 million fine on British American tobacco. 5 months after Lagos Airport runway light thieves still unknown. Runway light thieves, rather, still unknown. 5 months after Lagos Airport runway light thieves still unknown. Above the masthead, we are working to turn around Nigeria's economic fortunes. That's Tinubu, Jonathan Akpabio, Abbas, Ibori, Mark, Sanwo-Olu, Mourn, Akeredolu, Na'abba. Next is First News. Alleged CBN looting. Lemo, major foreign investors risk forfeiting TTB, UBN shares to federal government. And the writers read, a special investigator warns them of dire consequences of shunning today's invitation. Tells Lemo, I'm aware you're in the UK to celebrate your birthday. Aidatiwa gets luckier, becomes Ondo governor. Sworn in after Akeredolu's death in German hospital. Tinubu pays heartfelt tribute to Akeredolu, a fearless brother, he says. Our reform will deliver best economy opportunities. That's Tinubu. Plateau massacre. Tinubu orders bold, decisive actions against bandits, terrorists. Ondo government breaks silence on cause of Akeredolu's death. Akeredolu's death, Aidatiwa makes new appointment, declares 3-day mourning. And Akeredolu's death, personal loss to Yoruba race, that's according to Oni. Deputy Senate President Jibrin Mark Mourn Akeredolu Na'abba. Akeredolu Na'abba helped deepen Nigeria's democracy. Vote buying allegation. Adebutu reports at Ogun Police Headquarters. And on the ear of the newspaper, how our father died in German hospital. That's Akeredolu's son. On the bottom strip, hackers pilfered $2 billion in crypto in 2023, DayFi report reveals. Next and last but not least is Business Day newspaper. Consumer loans near 4-year high on rising inflation. Hits 2.99 trillion naira in August. CBN data show. Under investment, crude theft fetter Nigeria's 2023 energy gains. External reserves lose multi-billion naira dollars as naira free fall takes toll. 715 Capital Commission's flagship Lakeside Estate. And that's all for the Business Day newspaper, and of course, all of the newspapers we have up for review this morning.
Right. And dominating the papers this morning is the passing of the late Governor Rotimi Akeredolu. Tributes being paid to him here and there across the papers. But one story that, because we have spoken about the passing of the governor and the swearing in of Lucky Aiyedatiwa, I want us to quickly perhaps touch on the matter of cyber attacks exposing Nigeria's IT security vulnerability in 2023. There were a number of persons who spoke about how there perhaps systems, phones, so many things were just hacked. All of a sudden, there were those who lost money. Some persons were wondering how their monies were being moved. Some persons also talked about so many things that happened to them. Their systems were hacked. And I'm hoping that for 2024, we'll look at how we can build some level of security, IT security with regards to data protection as it is.
It's very important, especially for the Ministry of Digital Economy.
Yeah.
Bason,
Tijani.
Yeah, so I feel there's a lot to be done on the table, and even all of the state governments too need to invest more into the IT world. I know of some people who have received certain messages on as MMS on their phone. It's something like a drop-down download icon.
Yeah.
You click it.
That's it.
You're gone.
I remember one night, I just woke up, I got a message, so I heard the sound. That was around 2 a.m. and then I saw a link on my phone.
On the 27th, 28th, it was salary.
And then I saw a link on my phone, and waking up at that moment,
Right.
You're finding a link and you're wondering what is this. Curiosity will push you to click on at that point. Right. But I held back and said no. I'll wait till it's done to actually check this. So I was able to copy the link, posted it to check what it was about instead of just clicking on the link. So I copied to see what it was, and it was something
It's also
else.
very delicate that you give your phone to, when people come to you, quick, just lend me your phone, let me use your phone to call someone and all of that, before you know it, the person has
accessed your phone, hacked, and gotten every information necessary. We have to leave this conversation here now.